Number 9, the Honourable Tau Henare.
Mr. Speaker, my question is to the Minister of Justice. Your last chance. What recent better public services?
Order. Would the member like to start again, and could my left-hand side cease the interjections, please?
Thank you,
Honourable
Boss.
Tau Henare.
What recent better public services? No, talk to your husband.
Order. 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 Now, I know it's a big moment for the member, so I invite him to stay, ask his question, and I will not accept any interjection from my left. Honourable Tau Henare.
My question is to the Minister of Justice. What recent better public services results has she announced for the justice sector?
Honourable Judith Collins.
Mr. Speaker, I am delighted to have announced yesterday that the justice sector has already surpassed 2 of its 4 better public service targets. As at 31 March, the total crime rate was down by 16% against a 2017 target of 15%, and youth court appearances were down by 30% against a 2017 target of 25%. In addition, violent crime, Mr Mallard might want to hear about this, was down by 11% against a target of 20%, while the reoffending rates, yes, Mr Mallard again, was down by 12.2% against a target of 25%. Together with the Attorney-General and Ministers of Police, Corrections and Courts, I congratulate the justice sector agencies for their commitment to reducing crime and making New Zealand an even safer place for us all.
Mr. Speaker.
Order. Supplementary question, Honourable Tau Henare.
What justice sector initiatives will further reduce crime?
Honourable Judith Collins.
Mr Speaker, the justice sector has a range of collaborative initiatives, including extending the very successful Hutt Valley Innovation Project to 3 additional areas to enhance on-the-ground cooperation between agencies, and a major focus on family violence through the recently announced all-of-government family violence response, which will include GPS monitoring of high-risk offenders, alarms for high-risk victims, improved court systems and processes to deal better with family violence, a review of the Domestic Violence Act, and additional community support to encourage communities to reject family violence. The sector as a whole is committed to continuing to reduce crime in New Zealand.
Supplementary question, Andrew Little.
Tēnā koe, Mr Speaker.
Tēnā koe.
What improvements are her better public service measures showing in relation to access to justice following the 35% cut in legal aid funding since 2010, cuts in support for parties to family court proceedings, and cuts in court registry staff causing more delays and greater injustice?
Honourable Judith
Well, Mr
Collins.
Speaker, what we're seeing is a reduction in crime, reduction on people needing to use the courts, and I just received recently a report, a verbal report, I should say, oral report regarding the family court reforms, which has shown that they have been so far very successful in helping to keep people out of court. And also, when it comes to people not committing crime, we also don't need to have legal aid to help them because they're not actually in court. That's right.
Question number 10, Chris Hipkins.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. To the Minister of Education, what